Hey guys, welcome to Elder Scrolls Online. We're finally able to record this so we can get it out to you. So, I'm going to start right from scratch, and then we'll build up from there. And you'll get a play of, see what the characters is going to be like. So for those of you who are watching live, you're going to be painfully watching me go through my character creation. And for those of you who are on YouTube here, you're going to get the whole thing just shortened right up. So I'll let you know, and we're going to get right into this right now. And hopefully I can get a good, decent amount of episodes out for you guys. Sorry about that. Alright, we're closing that down. Alright, so I've got a level 8 Nighting Blade here. The way that I went with it wasn't the best. So we're gonna recreate a character here, and then we'll go with that. So I heard my friends, they were playing Dominion last time. I'm gonna go that way this time, so that we can get going. This and last time, and it wasn't really working for the skill. So... okay, so this is support class, the Templar here. Just with it being able to damage and restore health. Able to restore all three, actually. Nightblade is close range DPS, from the looks of it. Sorcerer would probably be the long range DPS. Might go Sorcerer. That might work out a lot better. And this looks like it's gonna be our tank. So I think if I do Sorcerer with the bow this time, it should work a lot better. I was expecting it to be a little better with the way the crafting was. Not the crafting, the skill tree was. The sneak would help. So there's a few things that I learned on the last character that I was building versus going this time in. The character's great. It's got long range capabilities, which its normal stats are for, but then it's got the in-your-face 1-2 punches that just wrecks people. So, long range distance, boom, I'm there in your face, now you're done. The only sad thing is the sneak doesn't really work as well as it kind of should. So it's not really beneficial. If I'm gonna go ranged again, I'm gonna do Sorcerer, because that seems the way to go. And without knowing what class he is, I won't know. Maybe I get another one of our friends on. Let's see here. Oh, anyways, while we're waiting here, I guess we can go through all of them. We got a Breton. They're part of the Dragonfell Covenant. His racial abilities are affinity with spellcraft and swordplay, giving them bonuses to magicka, spell resistance, light armor, and conjuration magic. Sounds like a very good sorcerer. Don't know what else he could be useful for. Just because I don't like to play that type of class. I'm usually the support or range DPS. That's the roles I like to play. When I played SOTOR, I've picked a trooper class for the Republic. And I've actually made it to a point where it's a hybrid. Um, so when I'm in combat, I switch to the healing component of ammunition. If you haven't played, yeah, so this is probably the best way I'm going to explain it. So I can target an enemy and I'll deal damage, but I target an ally, I will heal him. And with that cell open, it gives me, I think, five levels of boost. So then I can fire off in a big heal that way. So I tend to do that. But if I need to, I can change those cells on a fly and deal more damage if I have to. So I don't really like doing that, but if I'm in a really bad group, I usually end up having to go take the DPS role just to get it over with. So I haven't really been able to find anything like that in this game yet. So I was actually very lucky when I picked that trooper class. So that's I was very lucky when I did that and found out that's what I could do. Though I found it extremely linear, so and quite repetitive, and that's kind of why I don't play a lot of MMOs a lot. It's because I find them they're all right. Here you go, boom. Now you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. It just depends on how they do it. In WoW, I did a priest, holy priest. I leveled it up to, I think it's 75 on holy spec, and I didn't get my shadow spec until that point, just to prove a point. But after doing that, I was as soon as I got my shadow spec, it went from, oh my god, so much grind, to, oh my freaking god, it's one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. And that just pissed me right off. It literally just pissed me right off. Because I was, because of the holy spec, I could only do 2 levels below me. So I couldn't, I was so far behind on the when I got my shadow spec that it was ridiculous for me to even catch up to where I should have been. So that's what got me off of WoW. My characters are still active. I go have a look at them every time I get one of those 7-day things. I go in, play it a while, and go, yep, nope, nothing's changed, done, end of story. I have all the expansions that are currently out, and pandas, really? I don't know about the pandas. And, like, seriously, I just tried to play, and no. But for me, to get to that endgame content, it's just not worth my time and effort. Then I guess the next one I picked up was Star Trek No. Not Galaxies. Star Trek Online. So I did that. Enjoyed it until I got to Hoth. It's one of the planets. And I just wanted to get off. Got in there. Yeah, alright, let's go do these things. By the time I was halfway through it, it's like, get me off this rock. And I felt that from the previous one, and it's just, no. So I did that again. Got out of it for a while. Coworker brought me back in. Started playing it. And went, nope, same thing. But it was just a grind fest. I would not do free-to-play on SOTOR. I would pay the monthly fee just so I can have the experience that I had when I was playing. So there's that. So this guy looks like he's going to be an awesome tank for this group. We'll just keep going here as he's getting my information for me. So they're good at swords. They get bonuses to shields. Increased power. Alright, so, looks like we're going to go, Aldemari, Dominion, and we're gonna go Wood Elf. But we'll go through the rest here. Yeah, like I said, magical, probably range DPS. Like, when I first read this, the Daggerfell would be very close, very similar. But, no. It really didn't work out the way it went, so I'm gonna go the other way this time with the Sorcerer and see how that goes. Like I said, stealth really hasn't been improved unless it's been patched in this. I haven't tested out. First time this weekend, so here we go. It looks like a DPS class, but close range, so it looks very moderate. Alright, so we're going over into the Evanon Pact, the Angorian lizard type creatures. Okay, so I think the healing, restoration, and poison resistance is the creature themselves. So they could go either way. It really doesn't give them a bonus to the skill that they're part of. I apologize, my phone's loud. Dark Elf. Very good at sorcery. And being a close DPS fighter. This would be very good for the Nightingale class. I'd slap that on them, no questions asked. Just because of the gameplay style. I would seriously like to try that. I just want to get most of the game right in this minute with this play. So here we go. I'm gonna just check the last one, and then we're gonna go from there. Heavy DPS. Heavy DPS. Could also be a tank. All depends on how you want to use it. With the health regeneration, two-handed weapons, he's more likely going to be a close DPS than anything else. But, so we'll go with that. We're going to go Wood Elf. I hate looking at male characters. They just drive me crazy. Yes, thank you for telling me I have too few characters. Alright, so... Oh, what shall we do? Name. Not best at naming people. Let's go find something. So, I live in Canada, but I play on a Italian keyboard, if you haven't noticed. It really messes with people when they go to use it. I find it quite hilarious. People ask me why. I just go, I like to learn. And it's just the best way to learn for me. So, we're gonna go with that. And then we're gonna go jump over this way. You know what? I could easily do a Templar. Just because that is my style of play. Like, this will be my style of play. And this might work a lot better than the Nightingale did. Yeah, it's stealth and blades and speed. Didn't really have the blades to do it. So it didn't work out that well. Now that I think of it, the Sorcerer's not going to work. So, Templar it is. Look at that. Thought I was going to go Sorcerer, but just the way my game style went, I'm like, boom, Templar. That's my style. Let's go with that. So, support range DPS. Here we go.